What's going on, guys? Day 88. Holy cow, I'm playing chess every single day until I am 1500 in bullet, blitz, and rapid. We are going to be doing another rapid game today. Our elo is climbing. Let's hit it from the top. We are playing Zlatan GM from South Africa. We're gonna hit him with the Scandinavian, modern Scandinavian at that, as we have been doing, and we will continue doing until I start learning new openings. Play c6 to reply to the c4, and usually they take where I then take back with my knight on c6 and continue developments. We'll play some interesting. Okay, we'll play some more developing. You know what? He's giving me tempo to do this. Break the pin, and I can take here, develop a piece. Gain some tempo. If he takes, I take, attack the queen. That'll be good. I think this is correct. And we take, put pressure on the queen, hold this pawn too. So that's good. Queen's got to go somewhere. So we're winning tempo here. Queen came out to play early, which is very unprincipled. So we're going to try to stick to principle. So now here, look at this. I got two pieces developed. They have every single one of their pieces in the back rank. And they have a weak pawn here because there's a hole right here. So I'm going to try to find a way to get a knight up here. The only problem is my bishop's on the way where my knight wants to go on c6. But that doesn't matter. Let's take control of the center. Let's develop this bishop. Let's get this knight out here. We're going to try to get control of this d4 square. And especially because there's no way that they can defend this square with their pawns, because this pawn and this pawn have already moved past it. So the only way that you're going to get any control on this square is going to be with this knight. And if you quickly develop this bishop, but again, tempo wise, I'm going to be on it. If this pawn moves, I can do a quick check here where they're going to block with one of these two pieces. Actually, they're even preventing me going to b4 with my bishop, but that's okay in no matter. I'm definitely going to castle, and I want to do it in a way where it doesn't. I want to put my bishop on c5 because it kind of gets in the way of where the knight is wanting to go. The minute that this bishop moves, by the way, it's mine. So we can put it on e. We want to go e7. Bishop e7 is fine. Let's just get castled. Again, that's another piece that's out and look in. This knight can start moving. Okay. Let's just castle quickly. And now we're doing well. There we go. Thank you for that. That's my rook. Appreciate that. I mean, they might even resign at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it. So, because I mean, okay, I will totally take that. And then develop the knight where it wants to go. So now I'm up 2 points of material. They still have not moved any of their big pieces other than this bishop, which is now on a admittedly pretty awesome diagonal. But I mean, I got ideas here. No, I got ideas here. I can come defend this, put my bishop here, lock this center. I can even put my knight here, although I got to defend this pawn, so maybe I'll go queen b6, stare at this, ask some questions here. I think that makes sense to me. And I'm also holding this, so then he's trying to stop my knight from going here, but this is a problem. You got to move your queen again if you're going to want to castle. You're not going to castle this way with this entire file open. That would be very incredibly brave. Okay, so now I'm threatening some sort of check here, which is pretty vicious. Forking. I mean, do I sack a piece? Takes. Tempting. Hold on, is that worth it? Takes, and then I guess the bishop comes out. I take, and I'm up a pawn again. Tempting. I could also just come back here. I mean, his king's in the center, which is a problem. Let's just move it. I almost want to just move my queen, but then this knight jumps in and is attacking this knight. You know what? Let's sack the bishop. This is, the computer's probably going to yell at me for this, but I'm already up material. Okay, and now look at this. This is still coming. Yep. And I'm back up 2 points of material. And your king's in the center. You want to trade while I'm up material? And I'm up on time? This is ill-advised. Rook's gonna come in. Okay, you're offering a queen trade, but I don't even know. I don't know if I want that. I don't know. What's a more productive? I mean, let's just attack this pawn. Are you gonna move this knight? Where's this knight going? You're gonna go here. I'm gonna get my rooks in the center, and you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Okay, you're coming after a pawn. I mean, I could just defend. There's 2 pawns. They're hanging. Well, let's make him go after this pawn, because now this is held. Yep. And then we'll just put some... I mean, there's a check in here. Gotta move the queen again. I mean... How about this? It's a check here, but I can just slide over. Okay. Takes... And now I'm threatening mate here. Again, you can put me in check. Okay. Now what? This is mate. You gonna lift this rook? What about this check? This feels very winnable. I mean, there's no way I'm not... What about... that check? I think I want a rook here. So I just won this rook. I just gotta make sure I don't get back ranked here. But now I'm up 6 points of material. Okay. I'm gonna take that pawn, hold this one. And now I have... I have 7 points of material that I'm up. I think I just need to do a quick pawn lift so that way I don't have any problems with this back rank, because that's the only thing that could be something I hang by accident. But I mean, you really can't even move either of your knights. I mean, you can't move this knight. Yep, he's attacking it. See, but a really smooth. I go here and just hold everything. Offer a queen trade. Now you don't even have a check. I could even exchange and they'd still be up. I mean, the really easy way is just to go check, takes queen here, exchange, and now, yeah, let's just do it simply because I don't want to lose any elo, and this would actually be for the all-time high. So I'm going to do this, and then we trade queens. And then I'm going to be up the 3 pawns and the against just a knight. So it's pretty simple. And then here, I mean, he should resign, but I mean, he might play it out. I guess it's blunderable. There's things that are blunderable. There's forks that are blunderable with knights, so you never know. But he's in check right now. And we're going to just start pushing the pawns and promoting for a queen. Or he's going to let the time run out. We'll see. If I mean, this is a pretty straightforward game. And it looks like I'm about to clear the highest elo so far of this run. So that's pretty exciting. Zlatan GM from South Africa is taking his time to think. In the meantime, if you guys have liked what you've seen so far, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel. I'm saying all this now so that I don't have to wait out this guide, so it's not a boring video, because it's pretty straightforward from here. And if anything, I'm just going to cut this until he moves, or if he lets the time runs out, then he lets the time run out. But in case this is the end of the video, I'll just fast forward to when I won. But that's the best way to join. Also, we have a Discord, so check that out. Get to be part of the community. And it's actually kind of dormant right now. Not many people are chatting on it, so we need a little bit more. If you're like the kind of person that does well at Discord and you want to support, that might be something that you might do. Or throw me ideas on how to make it more lively. But yeah, we might do a live stream as well here. And usually that's where you can get all the announcements on everything that has to do with the channel, or follow us on Instagram. But yeah, I'm just gonna shut up now and wait until my opponent moves. And when you next time you see me, it'll be they either resigned, abandoned the game, or they moved. So see you in a second. And he let the time run out, so that's cool. Let's review that game, because now we have an all-time high elo. So that's pretty exciting. Moving on up. Let's see how we played. Let me put the review on here so you guys can kind of see it through the screen. Look at that, pretty nice conversion, 79% accurate, and even a brilliant move in the middle of it right there. Let's go. That's awesome. That was a good sack. That's what you want to see, guys. That's pretty fantastic. So let's go through that game and figure out where it all went wrong, although we already know it's pretty straightforward. This is modern Scandinavian defense. Good move. That's all fine. Then the queen. And again, look at this. Look at the advantage here. I'm already up 1.1, even though the material, even though he has an extra pawn. He's a pawn up in material. If you guys see here, let's see the evaluation bar, and here we go. He's a pawn on in material, but the evaluation bar says I'm 1.16 up, which means it's a net 2 points up because I'm down the pawn material. That's crazy. This wasn't the best move. I think it would have been to develop in the... Where was it the best? Yeah, see, I thought about that, but then I thought I was just going to get kicked. Whatever. It's okay. Ended up becoming a brilliant bishop anyway. So it's fine. We'll take that inaccuracy or that mistake to attack the center later. But that's okay. Castle's his best move. And then, of course, here, I mean, this is where it all went wrong for my opponent, right? Because you can't just vacate that square without having it backed up. You got to develop your knight first. Normally, that's why you also... There's many reasons why you want to develop your knights first, but this is one of them. It's because it leaves this kind of thing vulnerable. Another reason is because your knight wants to go here. Does that make sense? If this is your first time watching me, I've talked about this in games before. Like, your knight doesn't want to go here, for example, because it's only staring at these squares. It doesn't have much range, right? Or here, for example, you know, it's only staring at... Not this square, just these two squares, not this one because it's on its way. But when it's here, it's looking at all these squares, bro. It's doing some work. Much more range, especially over the center, right? Bishops don't always know where to go. Case in point, this bishop, apparently this was a mistake. I wanted to go here, but it's hard to see that because sometimes it could be good to go here or here, and it's not as clear, right? So because of that, and because of this, you want to develop your knights first. Best move there, got to take. Then I'm up the exchange. Mind you, he was a pawn up, which means it was a net 3 positive, right? Because I took the pawn back. And then queen here. Best move. Great. Good push. Good threat here. I mean, I was going to dislodge your king, or I was going to fork and win this piece. It was going to be a problem for you. So that was the best move. And then here's a brilliant move. And take. And of course, he's going to bring in a tag it. Again, best move. I'm happy to exchange, because I'm winning a pawn again. So now I'm up on the exchange just by having to sack the bishop. And my position is just much better. Look at this position right now. Your bishop is staring at a good diagonal. Great piece on the board, right? Your queen's at a home square. This knight, again, is like not really... It's being guarded by this single lonely pawn that's not even like... It's just the one pawn. So of the squares that I can go, it's going to go here, which sucks. And it's going to go here, which sucks. These two squares that help me take the center are covered. This knight has not moved yet, right? This rook hasn't moved yet, has one legal move, right? Granted, my rooks are there too, but I can control several files. I can pick and choose. I can take the pick of the litter. So he decides to exchange, which is, I guess, an okay move. I decide I don't want to trade queens yet. And this is inaccurate. I take here to hold one pawn because both of them are hanging. So I just pick one. He can't take both. And then I start putting pressure on the queen again, put pressure on the queen again, pressure on the queen again, pressure on the queen again, and also exchanging because now each pawn is worth more and I am up one of them. I'm up one piece of material here. Mate in 10 from here, I guess. Look at that. Whoa. What was it? There was mate in 10 here? Oh, of course. Of course, because... Wow. Check. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's disgusting. And mate. Wow. All right. Well, there was mate in 10 there. So I could have been a little more clinical there, but that's okay. I mean, at the same time, I'm just going after this queen. I'm making good moves. There's no blunders. I'm taking a rook. I'm protecting my pawns, holding the back rank, which is the only thing that was going to stop me. And then, of course, I'm like, let's just simplify here. Everything's going to be simple here. And there's no way I'm not winning this. I mean, I'm going to start pushing pawns. It's going to start moving. This knight really is too slow for how quick a rook can get across a board. Plus, I can check you until I'm comfortable. I could even like check you to the point where, like say you moved here, here, you go here. I'm going to pin this. If you come here, I would happily exchange because I can just win the race. Your king can defend both pawns. Plus my king's going to be backing up these two. It's not good. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day 9. I already told you about the things about subscriptions and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoy that. We'll catch you guys on the next one. My name is Andres. This has been Blunders. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. Thanks for supporting.